Welcome to Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Your trailer's axles take a beating every mile, and skipping regular checks can put your safety and your rig at risk. Catching wear early prevents breakdowns, accidents and expensive repairs down the road. Let's break down the key signs of damage and how to spot them before they become bigger problems. A quick inspection can reveal cracks, uneven tire wear, or loose components that could lead to major failures. Whether you're a fleet manager or an owner-operator, these steps will help keep your axles and your cargo rolling smoothly. Why inspecting trailer truck axles is critical. Your trailer's axles are the unsung heroes of the road. They carry the weight, absorb the shocks, and keep everything stable. No small task when hauling heavy loads over rough terrain. Ignoring them is like betting against gravity. Eventually things come crashing down. Axles don't just hold the wheels in place. They balance the load, keep the trailer tracking straight, and prevent excessive wear on tires and suspension. A damaged axle throws everything off, leading to bigger and costlier problems fast. How axles affect performance and safety. Axles work like the spine of your trailer. If they're bent, cracked, or worn, the whole system suffers. Here's what happens when they aren't in top shape. Weight distribution fails. A weak axle can't evenly support the load. One side carries more weight, straining tires and suspension. Stability drops. Wobbling, swaying, or fishtailing becomes more likely, especially at higher speeds or in bad weather. Tire wear accelerates. Misalignment chews through treads unevenly, costing you money in premature replacements. The domino effect of axle damage. Small issues grow fast. A hairline crack today can turn into a snapped axle tomorrow. Here's the chain reaction you're trying to avoid. Uneven tire wear. The first sign something's off. Bald spots or scalloping mean the axle isn't holding alignment. Handling gets unpredictable. The trailer pulls to one side or feels unstable, making lane changes risky. Catastrophic failure. Worst case scenario, a broken axle can separate the wheel from the trailer, causing a crash. Regular checks catch problems before they escalate. Think of it like changing your oil. Skip it and you'll pay more later. Tools and safety precautions for axle inspection. Inspecting your trailer axles properly requires the right tools and a sharp eye for detail. But before you get hands-on, take a minute to gather what you'll need and review safety basics. Cutting corners here risks missing critical wear, or worse, getting injured. Essential inspection tools. You don't need a mechanic's shop full of gear, but a few key tools make the job faster and more accurate. Keep these within reach. Flashlight. Shadows hide cracks and rust. A bright LED light exposes hidden damage in tight spots. Jack stands. Never rely on a jack alone. Secure the trailer on stands before crawling underneath. Tire tread depth gauge. Spot uneven wear patterns that signal axle misalignment. Calipers or a micrometer. Measure bearing play or check if components are within tolerance. Grease gun. Repack bearings if they're dry or contaminated. Check your manual for the right grease type. Wire brush. Scrub away grime to inspect axle surfaces clearly. Your trailer's manual might call for specific tools or measurements, so keep it handy. Safety measures to follow. Axle inspections often mean working under a heavy trailer. One mistake can turn a routine check into an emergency. Stick to these steps to stay safe. Park on level ground. A sloping surface makes the trailer unstable, even with jack stands. Chock the wheels. Prevent rolling by blocking tires opposite the axle you're inspecting. Wear gloves and eye protection. Grease, rust flakes and debris can cause injuries. Test the trailer's stability. Shake it gently before getting underneath. If it moves, reposition the stands. Never skip the jack stands. Hydraulic jacks can fail. Always use stands as a backup. If you're unsure about a step, pause and check the manual, or call a professional. A snapped axle under load is dangerous, and so is guessing your way through an inspection. Step-by-step guide to inspecting axles for damage or wear. Inspecting your trailer axles isn't just about a quick glance. A thorough check takes a methodical approach. Start from the outside and work inward, covering every part that keeps your rig rolling safely. Miss one step, and you might overlook a tiny crack or misalignment that leads to bigger trouble later. Visual inspection for cracks or bends. Axle damage often starts small. Look for these signs of stress. Hairline cracks. Shine a flashlight along the beam, especially near welds or mounting points. Cracks may look like thin, irregular lines. Bends or warping. Sight down the length of the axle from both ends. A bent axle won't appear straight. Uneven tire gaps. Compare the space between tires on dual axles. A bent axle causes uneven spacing. Pay extra attention to high-stress areas, spring seats, brake brackets, and where the axle meets the spindle. Checking for excessive rust or corrosion. Rust isn't just cosmetic. It weakens metal over time. Here's how to spot trouble. Flaky or pitted surfaces. Scrape suspicious spots with a wire brush. If the metal crumbles or feels soft, corrosion has taken hold. Bubbling paint often hides rust underneath. Peel it back to inspect. Rust around U-bolts or spring hangers. These areas trap moisture and degrade faster. Minor surface rust can be cleaned and treated, but deep corrosion means the axle needs replacement. That's it for part 1. Now that you know what to watch for, we'll show you exactly how to perform an axle inspection. Stay tuned for part 2. Please comment, like, share and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.